Alright. Do you have beginning of activation?
I do have one. I Jin.
Okay, so he's going to activate Jindin.
Find me another force charge.
Benthic is going to do a 1 forward. And I'm realizing now that I did this wrong. It's going to double focus.
Oh, Benthic doing the 1 forward, doing the slow roll.
Did a 0, and I got a stress.
Both are going to probably try to feel each other out, see what's going to happen.
And
The middle being as open as it is, it's not a bad place for either one of them to meet up, though.
going to target lock. I'll do wedge this time.
Okay. Luke is going to close his foils. Do a 4 forward.
So yeah, Jindin doing the stop like I thought he would. A little bit faster from the Star Wing. Surprised he didn't do a slam here to even catch up further behind him.
Whoa, it's me.
Force straight from Luke.
BT does.
Closed foils for the boost.
Yeah, you know what he's going to do, so.
Yeah. And Retch is going to actually just bump.
Okay, that's going to go to wedge.
Yeah.
So we're flanking with Luke. Coming in with Wedge and Benthic together. Makes sense, since Benthic will be able to help Wedge stay double modified, and Luke has double modifiers from his force anyway, so. A nice one forward from Vader. Alright, it kind of went a little different than I thought it would. I thought Johnny G would be the aggressor here and move a little faster than Double Dock, but
Shoots going on. He's clear.
That's enough for the block next turn to keep Jindin in that corner. All right, on this turn, I expect to see from the double dock a force straight from Luke again, with a boost, a bank boost. From Benthic, let's see, he doesn't want to block his wedge again, so a 2 bank from Benthic, maybe even the 3 bank, and then a 2 bank from Wedge.
So activate Benthic. 3 bank.
We'll see.
Double focus, pass 1 to Wedge.
Yeah, there's the 3 bank with the double focus, giving it to Wedge, 2 bank from Wedge. So he'll do the 1 forward with Jindin for the bump for Johnny G. And then let's see if we get a fast maneuver from Vendor, though. I don't want to see something fast there. Nope, got something slow rolling.
I think I'll go ahead.
Cool. Luke is going to open those back up. Going to 3 hard. And focus because why not? Wedge is going to 3 bank.
Turning in Luke, okay.
Yeah.
Selection from, or select from, yeah, that's the Hatchet Man list.
There we go. Then I'm gonna barrel roll.
Holding a tight formation.
Yeah, basically it's the Hatchet Man list.
It is.
It is exactly the Hatchet Man list, I guess.
Shamelessly stole it.
He said he don't care. He's a
We got a
stealer.
dirty net decker. Net listing here.
Sorry.
One forward from Vader with a barrel roll.
No shooty sheets here.
So no real commitment at all from Johnny G yet in this game. Hardly moving. Next turn, he's got to come in. But I mean, the way he's set up and allowed Jindin to sit in that corner, he's not going to be able to engage with Jindin. So it'll be 3 ships shooting on his 2.
Hey Jax, is our having audio on here distracting from the sound coming through to you? Okay, cool. Alright, system phase? No? Start of activation? I'm not gonna lay up. I assume you're not gonna Jindin? 3 bank.
Ooh, yellow.
Gonna double focus. Pass 1 to wedge. Nope. Dang.
All right. One bank, a Jindin here. He's going to coordinate.
Did you just say 1 bank?
1 turn. 1 straight. One of them. Okay. Coordinate a focus over here.
Coming in hot and fast
Okay.
with the double tubes. Like I thought, he's going to have all 3 guns to bear while Johnny G is only going to have 2. So unless he can survive with, I think he's got swarm tactics, right? Yeah, he's got swarm tactics on wedge. So unless he can survive, oh, he's banking out. He's running. That's smart. I was going to say, unless he can survive that alpha, he's in trouble. But now he won't take shots for more than Benthic if he can stretch that range there.
Oh, he's focused. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I didn't take
Oh,
it
you
because he had a
coordinated the
focus.
focus. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because what is he gonna do?
Focus.
I mean,
You should reload.
reload. I
Yeah,
could take a target
reload
lock. I
nothing.
could change my target lock. Could.
You could if you can reach.
I can reach him. But I can't shoot anyway, so let me double check that I can shoot.
You can't.
I surely can't. I didn't think you were gonna be in range this room. Oh, wasn't I? Alright. Nothing else I can really do.
Alright, yeah, cool. Luke?
Yep.
Yeah.
4 straight.
4 straight. Going to barrel roll.
Okay.
Wedge. Going to bank. And
Non-committal, 1 forward from Vader.
Take a focus action.
All right, this turn is actually, I like what Johnny G's done with it. He's
Okay.
made it so next turn he's going to be able to have all 3 guns,
No
and
triggers. Well, actually, I will.
Bulldog will have the same thing. So
With swarm tactics.
Yep.
So he will shoot first.
Yep.
Range 3. Onto you, boy.
it's got a single range 3 shot from Benthic. It looks like this round.
Just all blanks. That's cool.
Okay.
All blank, so not a big deal. This is actually perfect for Johnny G.
Oh, actually, yeah. They should
Now next turn he should be able to come in.
You're 6. If you have a shot.
Oh, I could have taken that target lock.
That would have been smart.
Would have been smart. Oh, 2 hits.
Range 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he was able to get the range 3
Always
from
wanted to
Vader.
mark out too.
Nice.
I'll just take.
Free damage for going slow.
Wow. Okay. And Wedge doesn't have a shot. And Luke does not have a shot. Okay. We're back to DOS.
All right, well, that turned out super fantastic for Johnny G there, being able to take down 2 shields on Benthic 2 tubes and take no damage back in return. That is not the way I was expecting that turn to go. So I think this turn, Johnny G could go with a 5 straight from Vader and try to run. But I don't know if that's a great idea. If I think it just said non-committal 1 forward from everybody from Keenan is the way to go to have the broadest arcs to catch. Maybe with Luke down there in the bottom corner, a 3 bank in or something, so he's a little closer, or even a 2 bank. But then Johnny G, we might see Jindin in the back there. Knowing the way he's been playing it, it looks like he might just even stop. But I'd like to see a 2 bank in from the shuttle. Vader and to not get wiped off the board right now. I don't know what his Vader does.
Ready? Beginning of engagement. I will not Leia. Will you Jindin?
Nope.
Okay. 2 bank in. Double focus. I'm pretty sure I can pass.
Okay,
that
so
wedge.
Keenan's he's committing hard to hoping Vader didn't go fast.
Okay. You're 3.
Is he gonna make it? He makes it.
Oh, okay. Whew. That's some good flying.
Lucky. Wait.
All right, good. We got the bank in from the shuttle,
A focus today.
bringing those guns in to do some work.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
All right, this guy.
He's gonna do a 3 straight.
3 straight. Okay. Okay.
He's gonna do a 3 turn.
He's gonna try to 3 straight, 3 hard around the rock.
Do a 3 turn.
Thank you for the movement help.
Absolutely. Oops.
Yep. It looks like he's gonna be able to get that with Vendor. Depending on how fast Wedge went,
2 straight.
he should be able to catch Wedge.
Target lock Vader.
Probably.
Wedge. 2 bank. Also, oof. Yeah, I still got target lock Vader. I can't. Vader's my win condition, so. You're Vader. 3 bank. Yeah, boy.
You called it.
5 straight from Vader. Come on, let's see.
It'll be exact. It'll be exact.
Nope. Did the 3 bank and gonna get
Still
bumped.
focus and target lock.
As a dead Vader.
Start of combat. I'm going to check for swarm tactics. I cannot bump him up, so I will bump.
Man, that is a
Benthic up to
shame.
6.
If he had done the 5 straight, that would have been perfect.
Benthic will be range 2 at ya boy. For 1 hit.
Oh, do I spend the Emperor charge? I mean, Vader's got 3.
So it looks like a Benthic on to the
Okay.
little shot.
Alright. So wedge onto Vader, proton torpedo. Reduce your agility by 1. Alright, so it's hit crit blank blank.
Taking shield. Alright.
There you go.
Spend the focus. So 2 hits, 2 crits.
2 blanks.
Ooh, that's not good. That is 2 shields and 2 crits onto Vader.
Oof.
Yeah.
Vader taking 2 shields and 2 crits.
Mine are not the only ones that blank out. That was loose stabilizer and fuel leak.
Yeah.
And about to take another proton torpedo. So not a happy Vader.
Not a happy Vader.
Vader?
Is a dead
Shoot back at
Vader.
wedge.
Range 2 back at wedge. Alright, so he's gonna spend a force charge. On his own force charge, why not? And then that turned it into a crit, right? So
Yep.
hit crit.
Oh,
the
oh
blanks.
my gosh!
Oh, the
Did
bloody
nobody
blank.
roll a...
Wow, take a crit, bud.
Oh, I should shuffle this up. One last time.
So Vader able to punch through
Direct hit.
a
Whoa!
crit onto wedge.
Okay, this could be
This is a
a
blood.
very quick game.
Went into a direct hit. Oof.
Luke. Proton torpedo at wedge. I mean at Vader. Let's do 2 and 2. Let's see what that does.
Wow.
Reroll that one with the target lock.
Okay.
So hit a crit.
I could live it. I could survive it, but I can't. Let's see, because I can do my Vader charge.
Doesn't
my
matter. You
focus.
can take a crit and take another damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, I could have survived it if it weren't for that.
Vader dead.
So I'll take another. Okay, so take a crit. I'm sorry.
Yep. And then another damage.
And that's a
another
direct hit.
damage.
And then
Alright,
another
Keenan
damage.
able to take Vader off the board
Overkill.
after making that
2 torpedoes.
ooh, bumped 3 bank
Is
in.
that all the damage I'm gonna take? Because I took direct hit,
Yeah.
took an extra one. This one I took an extra one.
Yep. Now
You might be able to trade Vader for wedge, which, I mean,
All right. So how about
it isn't ideal by any means.
that would make sense. If
But-
trading Vader for wedge, so I'm
Make it sting less.
So I got 2 blanks off the bat, and I can't spend my target lock. I can do fire control. Okay, so that's hit. That's a crit from the torpedo, and I'm gonna spend my focus. Right?
Can you spend a focus?
Yeah. Yeah, I can spend the focus. I just can't spend the target lock.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. So rolling 2 dice.
Sealed and bar topped.
So
One.
2 crits.
So yep, I'm dead.
That is a dead wedge. So we traded Vader for wedge that round.
Vader. Not a bad.
Yeah, but
And let's see if Jendin can push through any damage.
Yeah, literally just wedge for just Vader.
but I can.
Wedge doesn't have anything fancy.
That'd be the only saving grace is if you can push through some crits onto Benthic from Jendin right now.
So.
Or at least get half points.
Force charge on the Emperor to do 1.
Oh, on 2. Yeah, I forgot you said your ship. On to Luke or on 2? Clear.
Okay, so somebody rolls an evade this game.
Jeez. There's been 2.
It was
rolls
like
so far.
blank, 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 and blank, blank, blank.
Blankety blank. Blank, blank, blank.
I hear evade tokens are pretty good.
You would think, right?
So it looks like Benthic was able to ghost that shot.
So does Black Sun exist in New Canaan?
So I don't know if we see a Leia this turn.
They released a cannon ship.
I don't see that being super
Well, they released Station.
great for. I mean, yeah, maybe a Leia to stop and turn around and have Benthic and Luke both be able to shoot at a vendor. So possibly a hard 2 from Luke and a stop and turn around from Benthic.
Yeah.
He got all what you got all 8 hits out of your torch.
I think if
No, I missed one.
I'm Johnny G, I do a 1 bank
I got 7 out of 8. You took
shipwright in, so when Luke does the hard 2 or tries to K, he's blocked, or getting shot at range 1.
Yeah, that's right. You got 3.
And then with vendor, maybe do a 1 bank to be able to set up to do a 1 bank shipwright to be able to set up a either an advanced proton torpedo by then slamming with advanced slam to get the target lock, or I don't know,
Just 2 shields going.
because you want that extra green dice if you're going to get shot at twice.
So it is 67 to 73 right now. And you did get 2 shields on Vader. I mean, on Benthic, the previous one, from just a hot shot.
Yeah. I was hoping for more out of my 1 force charge.
All right. Let me double check this. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. No. Yes. No. I'm gonna do. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Benthic. Too hard to the left. What?
So no Leia.
The left, all right.
Doing a 2 hard
Oh, no.
to the left.
Was Leia. Leia was the predictable one, but I didn't do it.
Okay.
Not that it helped at all. Oh, maybe it did.
I mean,
I thought you would just stop at that spot.
well, I just wanted to shoot. I wanted to bump you and shoot Luke, so that you can, you know. But the shuttle doesn't want 2 people shooting at him every turn. Man, I don't go anywhere, do I?
No, hardly. Yeah, you gotta move your finger.
Well, landing on that gas cloud, not exactly ideal, because that means if he does try to do Leia and stop next turn, he will lose his action again for overlapping. So,
And then your back will be seriously that way.
not ideal, but
Okay,
going in for a
right,
block.
the right way.
Train track science, it's a thing.
Okay, and I'm gonna bump right.
Wondering
there,
what we're
so
going to get out of
right
Luke
on
now,
the-
though. It throws everything off. I mean, still maybe the hard 2.
Shuttle comes out. No action. So he does a 2 straight. Clears that stress. Might as well do a 2-turn slam in. Thank you.
Getting the
Put
2 straight, 2 hard in from vendor. Setting him up nicely to have a hard time for Luke to shoot at him.
I'm going to.
2 turns.
Going to be able to take some shots onto Benthic with the proton torpedo.
The boosty one.
That a lot.
Close them. Close them all. Okay. So obviously,
Wait.
could have taken the guaranteed shot.
So the hard 2 from Luke.
So I have no shots except for my Luke shot.
Boosting.
And I do not think I have you. Nope. Yeah, so the only shot is your shuttle on the Luke.
Spend my force charge for 2.
Surprised Johnny G didn't take the. I misread that and thought he took the target lock on to Benthic, but he took it on to Luke. Hmm.
Could have torped that guy. Would have been nicer. Want to know? So, if you stop and I stop, can we shoot at each other?
No. We're still touching. We just didn't bump. End of the round, recover force charge.
Oh, should I be watching this?
Oh yeah, if you could. We've actually made our numbers thanks to the hyperspace trial. We had a ton of viewers. We averaged like 22 viewers that day.
That's how you get notoriety.
It's one of the. There's 4 things. There's 4 criteria you need to meet. All right, system phase.
Oh. Before we system phase. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna point out real quick when it doesn't
Okay.
matter in the system phase.
It doesn't
I
matter.
know,
Go ahead.
but that's
System
why I
phase.
said system phase. System phase.
Nothing.
Don't have any triggers.
Activation.
Start of activation.
I'm not doing mine.
I am going to Leia.
I would. That's the time to get your action.
So we're doing a Leia
Benthic.
from the double dock.
Your turn.
Probably going to get a stop, which you won't be able to get the actions on Benthic for being on that gas cloud, but then a Talon,
Man,
I would
see if had
assume,
torp last
from
turn,
Luke.
that would have been a proton torpedo and advanced proton torpedo. Back to
I
back.
will double focus, passing 1 to Luke.
That's right.
He doesn't stop. He hard 2s off.
Grab me a 1 bank,
Sweet.
which is not ideal because you're going to Talon roll to the right, and I don't have a shot out the back either.
No, barrel roll. Thing, right? You want to play?
This is where you
That's probably the line, I think.
where I do it wrong.
Oh my god, no. I've never tried it.
See, I can't coordinate because he's
Hey.
spelled. He's stressed, so
One on your kind here. Short people.
I guess I just focus and hope I can hit you. I don't know. Just reinforce. Not so much.
Got tea and cookies.
What? Tea and cookies. DeLorean brings the goods.
I'll put this over here.
Alright, so you focused. You did a 1 straight with your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Clearing that stress.
Might as well take a target lock.
Takes a target lock.
Might as well shoot you.
I'm going to flip these. I'm going to do a 3 Talon, just like you thought.
You might come in?
If I did it straight, I thought I
He said he
would
was.
block myself.
I want to be range 2. But I think if I go all the way back, I actually, well, not when I bump it away like that.
So if I had gone.
This is not looking good at all for Johnny G this turn now.
No, I've been okay.
All right, so by doing the 3 Talon roll with Luke,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
and turn out he's going to have double shots on Bender.
Alright.
Bender's probably not living.
Combat. Luke.
Yeah, I think the big thing that happened is if he had last turn correctly target locked Benthic and shot there, put through some damage, and now this turn with his APT,
Spend the target lock.
he would have had a focus and the target lock for it.
No, you have 1 force charge. Oh, you have a focus.
Focus.
Ah, damn it. So I
Take
take
3 shields. You rolled just enough.
Probably could have been a
Be
dead
pocket.
Benthic this turn.
Okay,
Now we get
so
like no ass.
5 dice.
For what?
Advanced proton torpedo.
That one's not a focus, right? I'm thinking rockets.
No. It's just a lot of dice.
It's just a lot of dice. I have
And
fire,
of course he
fire
rolls.
control, so
Doesn't have to spend it.
and then that becomes a crit.
It's like proton torpedoes, but bigger.
Why?
point-
Why?
Did he get all
One
5? Oh
shield.
man. So we got all 5.
Did I have just 2 crits?
No,
Was it 3 crits?
it was
'Cause you-
one
it was
crit.
two,
at
it
that
was
Two
point.
one
crits.
crit and then you upgraded
Gotcha.
Oh, 1 crit too.
Fuel leak, and I'm dead.
because it happened in the right order.
Yep.
And I kept my target lock.
Wow. Okay. Good thing I laid. Boom. Wow.
Oh my god, he just one-shot him off the board.
I have to check just to make sure.
Well,
Hi, Jack.
scratch everything I was just saying about having should have
Line it up.
shot him with the
Wow.
proton
Okay,
torpedo
yeah,
last
that was
turn.
fun while it lasted.
And you could just get the magic and just kill him in one shot. So, not nearly as punishing as it could have been.
Pretty much, yeah.
We will see how. I mean, with Luke behind him, both of his ships don't have K turns, but he does have the rear arc on the shuttle. I mean, there's 2 different ways he could run. So, God, man, Hatchet Man is ready. Just comes in and just wipes him off the board. I think what I want to see the Hatchet Man do is a 3 bank left to like a 3 hard
Throw that hatchet
advanced
right
a
into the
focus.
Very first start of the match, you go
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
I mean, you 3. So torps are gone, and I can reload. That's that.
Oh, good, good.
It's Mike.
Yo.
He has the salmon shorts. We're all doing
Salmon shorts. Jonathan.
What's up,
Good
man?
man. Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
What's up? What's up?
So, Mike,
Good to see you, bro.
I just did the best hatchet maneuver ever.
Oh yeah.
I like one shot at a unit.
Johnny
Hatchet.
You two are going to cat, so you guys go first. Right. Cool. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Testers need to test. Excellent, excellent. And I'll make sure I got my list ready.
I just got back from 66.
How'd that go?
1-2 games. Chris, I'm sorry, what was I saying? Daniel, it was 22nd. I played him first. He was messing around with an 8 tie score, so much hard to practice for my list.
Right.
Yeah, I actually pulled out Super Guri and Ketsu,
Okay.
and
T, right?
no T. I only have room for the drone. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Super Guri, like 99 point Guri.
Oh,
With
wow.
Pred. Yeah,
Okay.
Predator
I
and
guess I'm
Ketsu has like all the same upgrades.
So you just
Yeah.
those two. Forego the Finral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my second game I played against Arnold. He came in 8th.
Nice.
He was trying a new list out. Everybody was
Fall
trying
off the
a new
base.
list
Yeah.
out. Dude, like he had Guri
It's
down
so
to one
big.
left. I was
You weren't
like,
already
4
stressed though, right?
tie foes
I didn't think
remaining against all round in general.
Yo, their Super Guri, is it like Virago and like shield upgrade?
Yes,
And like all the
afterburners.
I really
bro.
like this hard 2 from the Lambda.
I really like
Seeing
that.
bringing Jindin in, so next turn he's able to,
It's gonna be.
no matter what, get shots on Luke. So he can bank either way to clear the stress and point the back arc where it needs to point.
Everybody gets one cookie.
Putting it in a position to block Luke from being able to shoot at Vendor.
I still have a. I'm just gonna reload.
I get 2
proton
for obvious
torpedoes.
reasons.
Now taking Vendor up behind it, perfect.
One of those.
Good what?
2 straight.
No, because I paid for it.
Close are open.
Yep. Oops, that was nice. Bumpage. Doesn't matter, I bump. I'm right in there somewhere.
That's fine.
Yep. No shoots.
Riding that train.
Got the bump on Luke. All right, so now next turn he can just go 2 straight and have a nice big wide arc behind him to shoot with. And then a 2 bank hard 2 from the Hatchet Man. Get him a target lock. Start shooting at Luke. Yo, what is up, D?
So I can hear his play-by-play. This is giving me.
Didn't hear you over the stream. I have it muted, my man.
Giving you the tactical strats.
Yeah, he's cheating. Cheating.
So
I
thankful
guess I
too.
know there.
These are people here I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know who won the ship. I whispered him. So if anybody knows the person,
Does he have a name?
something for
That's Starwing. That is.
XX Fury.
I'm mad that I
XX
haven't played him
CVQ.
until I saw somebody win with him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now he's just so much fun.
You're good.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
So beast.
Alright,
So beast.
clear the stress, couldn't go nowhere.
Okay.
I didn't see.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, Select, man. That
Yeah,
shuttle
so
coming in
he-
for the block and then Hatchet Man running away just
He got busy.
feels so bad.
You know, it happens.
Nothing you can do.
You know.
So,
I think we'll probably see a K turn or a Talon from Luke this turn.
There you go.
Can he do a 3-2?
I said hi, Jax! Can he do a 3-turn? Yes. Luke?
Can he make a 3-turn?
I'd say so.
Probably so.
D saying hi. What's up, D?
So get greedy.
Not when you're winning by this much. But I mean, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Without my speakers.
Yo, Rob, you should come on the Discord. Chat with me about this game.
We have subs now.
What? We are available for subs now. I can make people VIPs. So I have 10 VIP slots, and well, 9 now that I made Jack's one to test it out. And then as soon as we stream at CAC, we will have our 7 days of streaming this month. Oh, I accidentally said Siri.
Alright, I'll go for it. I'll get greedy. Just why not? That's fine. 2-turn in. Target lock.
Could you not fit outmaneuver on Guri, Mike?
No, I couldn't fit it in. Just Pred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although you said Gary was good.
But I'm thinking about dropping the drone entirely. I'm just going.
Yeah. I just thought maybe you couldn't pull it off.
Hard to say.
You only
I
got
probably
two.
wouldn't have fit the
You only got
turn.
3 turns to really get
Yeah.
good use out of it. After that, it just blows up.
If you can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Just wasn't.
I mean,
What
you
on
still
the
get to
what did you
shoot
put on Ketsu?
my
Ketsu,
back arc.
That is true. So now the question is, do I want to shoot
Fearless, small,
Range
and,
2 or range 1? I think I'm gonna take range 2 shot at
Drop the
you.
drone, get outmaneuver and title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually a good idea.
Back
Just
to
tracking
me.
one dude.
I'll
and then
spend a
tracking
single
another
force charge for 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Even
So
yeah.
I'm gonna take 1.
And then the dudes that you tractored, and then they're outmaneuvered, and then they don't have any defense.
Yeah.
And then they're just dead.
Good
Right.
point.
4 out
Yeah,
the back.
Yeah, and I'll recover the force because you targeted me.
That sounds good.
Spend one
And
of
you
my
could- and you
force
could,
charge.
what,
My
top
force
it?
charge.
4, 6, 2
Natty
points
out.
Yeah.
Alright, Luke. The entire hope of the rebellion, rebels depend on you.
So I knew I should have done it 2 straight, but then I wouldn't get the target lock.
Rating.
Harumph, harumph. I did not get a harumph from you.
Schnitzel. Why did you eat the cookie?
Give the governor a harumph.
How you doing, Rob?
Pretty good, my man. What's
What-
up?
Not much, man. Just watching their game. What do you think? What do you think?
I think Johnny G has got pretty lucky.
I don't know.
He hasn't been punished, so
I agree with you so much. There's so many decisions that I was like, oh, why are you doing that? Like when he didn't target lock Benthic for the regular proton torpedo, and then he had no shot that round. Then he comes in and just hatchet-mans him off the board. The next one with the advanced proton, getting the lucky
sometimes
fuel
it
leak.
just works out.
I know, but I feel like Keenan's in a really good place right here. He didn't. Did he reload? I didn't hear him say he reloaded the advanced proton, so I feel like he's in a good place. I guess he could just turn in with the vendor and reload, get the weapons disabled. He already has the target lock and be able to advance proton Luke right now. One forward with like Jendon.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a one forward from Luke. But then again, Jendon doesn't have a stress, so he might do the stop to block the one forward from Luke.
Damn it. So we gonna cheat, huh?
You need to drop the ship a whole
I
bunch of
feel
times.
like Luke needs to probably 3-bank left, try and get out to get himself a better position.
Yeah. So he didn't stop with Jendon, so we can at least see that no matter what he ends up doing, probably at this point, he's not going to get blocked. The 3 banks are blue though, right? So because he's stressed, he probably do. And you can hear them, by the way, through the Discord, but they can't hear us. But we're on stream.
Well, let me send my children to bed then, so I don't hear them screaming.
I think you're gonna
No problem. I'll see you when you get back, my man.
Yeah, right.
I want to get shot at. I want to get shot at.
Well, shit.
You're gonna one bank that way to get a shot at me.
By the way, I just want to thank all you who are here right now watching. We're a new stream. We're going to be mainly streaming in the North Texas area, the Dallas-Fort Worth, Waco, any of the tournaments that are going to be in those areas we're going to try to cover. So we won't always have commentary, but we'll always at least try to have some kind of stream going of any of those events.
The rock would be there, right?
So we really appreciate you all being here.
I was thinking you couldn't because the rock's there.
Let all your buddies know about it, because at 100 followers, we're going to give away a set of the regional dice from this season, the black regional dice.
It's gonna be.
I mean, gotta do something.
Jennifer did not perform attacks from behind.
We gave away a ship today.
Range 1 from Luke.
Let's see, what was the guy's name that won it?
Charges.
I'll spend 2.
Do 3. Spin a blank.
Oh shit.
Can't remember the guy who won it, but
Now I'm back to
something
big.
furry, dude.
Charge.
Hit crit.
Natties?
No, we got one charge.
Spend
so-
1 for
All right, we got the one forward from Luke,
Take 1 ship.
not running out of there.
Luke doing Luke.
Shooting to the back of Jendon.
First one on the right. Oh, awesome. We don't want the toilet in it.
Spinning the force, getting 3.
I thought it was one of the bad.
Taking all 3.
Well, now you know.
Am I been wrong on this?
Yeah. The more you know.
Jendon firing back with a hit crit. Luke taking a shield.
So I traded 3 shields for 1. Was that good trading?
Considering who you got your shield on, yeah.
It's okay.
Because if I half Jendon, will I be sitting okay? Because I'll have half points on both your ship? Probably not.
He's thinking about the half points. If he gets half points on Jendon, he definitely jumps up into the lead.
Look right in there. What do you ships you look for? I have all that stuff now.
Where's it at?
Right in there in those boxes. Light switches on your left. It's a little push
Oh, the
button thing.
Z95's up.
Those are the 2 giveaway ships. Those 2 ships.
Too bad I got a billion Z95s.
But you don't have any look like that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Once you have a billion Z95s, you just stop killing after a while.
What? Yeah. Some of it's yours.
I think we probably see a one straight from Jendon this turn.
That was my first thought. Over
Vendor,
greedy maneuver.
ooh. I'd like to see a 3-bank left to another 3-bank, setting up for the next turn to come back in on a shot on Luke.
I mean, it would have kept my gunboat out over here.
See, double dock, knowing the way he plays, I'm going to have to assume there's going to be a K turn or a Talon roll coming out here. Probably the K turn, though.
I got a plan.
You got stuff planned, huh?
Maybe.
Okay, let's do it.
I'd like to see the hard 2 out of Luke, though, to the right.
Your mom.
Following Jendon, if he goes 1 forward, you might as well get that off the board.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, Luke.
All right, we'll do it nice and easy onto the gassy cloud here. Nice and easy.
Falling to pieces.
That was nice and easy. Did you see that?
Yep. I should have done that maneuver I was gonna do. Ah! Never second guess your instincts.
First choice is almost always right.
All right.
You know the rules.
At least 50% of the time.
We're
it's
just
right.
gonna land it right there, guys.
Cool. His wings are closed. Everyone sees that.
I don't see that. What do you see?
Well, you're not fast enough for me. Look at that. I'm moving. On the move. I'm gonna swing.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
I want to.
Could have just done like a 2-bank. It would have been the same thing.
No, I don't want to get that close to the edge of the board.
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
3 Talon.
What'd you say?
Why not?
I'm the only one who heard that?
What?
What? Do this? The chat?
No, I was talking about what Chris just said. I was the only one who heard it.
You were the only one.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome back, Rod. So,
Alright.
all you've really missed is we got shields down on Jendon now for a trade of 1 shield off of Luke.
Alright.
There's the Talon roll from Keenan.
Spend 1 force charge. Hey, he dodges 1. Takes 1 damage.
Half points.
Half points. Bling, 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 bling. He shoots back at me.
Spend a force charge.
Sounds like he did some damage to Jendon.
Is your rear gun?
Attack.
The stream for me is pretty far ahead of what I can hear.
Didn't I?
Oh, you're...
So yeah, he got half points on Jendon.
Take 1 shield.
Trade 1 for 1 of you.
And he shot back out a shield off of Luke. The way that he's trading right now, it's not good. It's not looking good for Luke.
Recovered. Now it's full. Yay!
Yep. Well, and with 26 minutes left in the round, with him now being ahead on points unless he gets half pointed himself.
And it takes one lucky 2 dice out the back.
Yeah. To get those half points.
I would think a 2 hard and then a 2 slam from Vinder.
Time in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, turning around completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, around that gas cloud, I agree.
Only a Coke.
Temptation maybe to stop, but I think maybe he still needs to be turning hard left or try and turn back into Vinder or Jendon.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. Or even maybe...
I think Luke's going to do a 1 forward.
Like, what?
Well, I had to start my paper route.
I think that's the best maneuver that Luke could probably do right now, considering he's out of torpedoes. That or a 4 straight, hoping to catch. Well, no, he still has the target lock from Vendor, so he doesn't want to catch him unless he can get to 1.
Once you've hit puberty. how the
So what I'd like to see from
No,
Johnny
no,
G is
that's-
like you said, the left hard
When
two,
a
hard
mommy
two,
and a daddy
but
really love each other.
advance slam a reload on the APT. So on the next turn, no matter where Luke lands, range 1 to 3, he's screwed.
Yes.
Unless he can, PS kill him off the board, which with 3 hull left he can do, but it's not likely.
These are things we what?
Can
Google.
minors
Yeah.
do minors pay child support?
Do minors pay child
I need to turn them down a little bit. They're a little loud for me.
Yep. Question is that what I wanted you to do?
What I wanted to do.
Grandparents pay child support until they.
I mean-
Wait, it says grandparents?
They both
The
parents
baby's
are-
grandparents. So
both
the
parents
responsible.
are
I'm gonna land back on my ship base.
Time of the child's conception, their parents share primary responsibility
Okay,
for the
that's
child.
not there.
The grandparents pay child support.
Yo, I'll be so
Okay,
mad.
so he's gonna turn away.
Maybe
The hard
you
two.
should've protected your kid a little bit better.
That's what that comes down to.
You get 7 years of child support payments for your grandkid.
I mean, I understand what he's doing there, but I think by not keeping both of his ships in the same area so he can have
Well,
both shots on
Luke
Luke, and see he's doing hard 2 the other way, to the right.
Oh, you went after me.
He's isolating them a little bit.
That's okay.
Target lock.
Not what you want against Luke.
You're gonna get a torp in the butt.
No, I don't have any more.
I'm gonna give you a torp in the butt.
I mean,
I have more. That's what matters.
I have so many.
What'd you
spend
get?
the lock.
That was a hit.
That was a hit. 2 hits. Waste of a
So
lock.
the 1 bank from Luke, not the 1 straight.
Come on.
All right, so
I already had half points.
pretty isolated. He's got Jindin isolated
So you
now.
can rack up another game.
Yeah, he's just gonna pick them apart one at a
Suck it.
time now.
That's what you get, you evil empire.
I'm gonna get shot.
No.
Oh, you got
he's
the
got
disrespect though. Only 1 damage on Jindin. I mean, if dice keep going this way, who knows though?
Well, that's exactly why I did a 1 and a 1. So that was the tightest turn I could get around.
Can a shuttle
Yo,
reinforce?
isn't
Yes.
this chick like right before she dies?
Probably.
Yes.
She was heroic.
And I think that's the move at this point is you do your 1 bank to clear the stress, and then you just reinforce the back.
There wasn't anything heroic about that. She was just,
And then you just come in the back with a hatchet man and
routine check for her A-wing. Like,
She didn't take off yet.
it was
She
finally her day off.
Yeah, taking a day off in the rebellion there, it's a thing.
Yeah,
Why not? Why wouldn't you? Mike, there's a fridge. You haven't been here before.
Oh,
Down
sure.
there, there's a fridge in there.
Yeah.
It's got like beers and sodas and water and stuff.
Awesome, man.
There's probably
I wish I was over there and had beers in a fridge that I could drink.
Cabinet of liquor to the right. Yeah, in that little alcove, you'll see a big fridge. It's black and cold.
It's not black
I'm
and warm.
just waiting for anybody to say anything to that one.
Oh,
I mean, it's cool.
it wasn't until you looked at me that I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Whenever a white person says black and something, he always has to look around. I did not mean anything by that.
Didn't read anything about that.
Oh, I did.
I got an actual. I mean,
I'll try to keep the ratio up. That's
Focus.
minimum.
or
You're on TV.
focus.
Whoa.
You got
You're
2
on-
dice
you're
left
on
on that.
Internet TV.
You're not going to campaign against cancer, right, Rob?
We actually
Sadly,
need to work on getting a censor button.
family things.
Well, did you see some of those repainted
Wait,
ships
by
that
the
they
time you
posted
have,
on
your finger on
the NTX page?
I did. It looks so
Oh
good.
my goodness. There's some good looking ships, man.
I'm praying for like thunderstorms and lightning and
A last minute trip down to Waco. Man,
I mean, you gotta do.
I have no idea. I need to look and see if we got our prizes posted for the one down here in Houston.
Currently winning.
And a focus. Okay, what are you gonna do?
All right, what do you think Luke did, man?
Focus needs more focus.
You think he's gonna chase Jindin?
yeah, he's just gonna make maybe 1 bank. Probably
Yeah.
2 bank. Too hard. 1 bank too
How
hard.
much
Maybe
does
2.
Bell have?
Yeah, I think they're too hard.
I'm gonna target lock it. Let's go for
Let's
it.
see though.
All crits, baby. All crits.
There's the too hard.
Ah!
The reinforcements
You better hope
What do you wanna
the
do?
Hatchet
It's gonna
Man
be-
doesn't get him right here, though.
I'm surprised he didn't flip his foils.
Wait, I'll have a target lock, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go for
use
the
these
what?
two with target lock.
Range 3.
That's the something.
Yeah, try and escape.
Rolled him right into the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
He
Alright,
may have
so I'll spend
escaped
my,
his own, the rear arc
force
if he'd
charge.
done
Hey,
that,
it
if
was
he'd done a boost.
old.
That's
it
true.
was
Take what?
Hit crit.
Turok, Fearless.
No, wait,
He's
you did-
spinning both
you did
force.
get 3. Was one of them a crit?
Yes.
Oh.
190.
Oh, he's spinning his target lock. Okay,
No,
okay.
it's just
Make
regular.
sure I have it.
So
Yeah,
I'll
it's the
do
same
it except
results.
for one
That's
more
always a
thing.
bummer.
Couldn't have gotten that like 3 turns ago.
That's what you want when my first damage card, but no.
Very true.
Alright, so let's do that proton torpedo. It's
Yep.
not obstructed.
Covering a force charge.
Did Johnny G take a
And
focus?
I can only
He took
do
a
one
reinforce, I
at a
think.
time. But that's enough. I'll spin my focus.
I think that's what that token is.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say it.
That's a weird looking.
Spend one force
Reinforce.
charge.
Take
Take
crit.
2 crits.
Maybe it was a focus and he used the force to change his other one.
And a disabled power regulator. So this is gonna be game here.
So you're gonna go ion.
Oh, he got the disabled power regulator on Luke.
Okay, so
So 2 damage and a disabled power regulator.
Yep.
Bummer.
and let's just take.
Well,
two-
Luke
pump two
already
natties out.
activated, so it doesn't happen until next turn.
2 natties.
He's fine. He's got 1 turn to change everything.
Ah! So you have to go.
I think at this point,
No. I'm
Johnny G hard
completely
twos
unhindered right
Jend in to block the K.
Next round you got ion.
One before I
Next time
engage.
he engages.
Get an ion, so you really don't want to be facing the corner.
Yeah, you hard 2 or 1 bank to block the K, but then again,
You're closer to the corner than I am.
I don't think there's anything he can do here now that he has disabled power regulator.
No, he's done for. He's just flip the table and leave.
Yeah. I think his best bet is a Talon to shipwright, so he can turn around and face Jendon and hope for a PS kill since he's down to 3. Not Jendon, Vendor.
Right.
And then move 1 forward and hope Jendon doesn't have a shot, and then turn around again and try to kill Jendon. I think that's his only true hope
Vendor is
with 17 minutes left.
basically just non-stop torques.
Yeah. Toss all day.
The Hatchet Man a
I'm
coming.
glad I traded Vader.
Can't leave him to run around and run away and reload, ruin your day.
Especially because of the way his ability is. You just go forward, you reload, you get a weapon disabled, then you shoot that torque.
Yeah.
Then
so
you
it's-
can't spend the
yeah.
lock.
God.
It's almost like
Because it's still a 4 dice attack.
So nobody used them until he got used like all over. Let me move my stuff. So.
Nobody used them until they used them.
JR used them.
And then we're all like, holy crap, why did... I mean, seriously, there's nothing stopping us from using them from day 1, right?
But it's
High
fine.
fence of a murderer.
I'm guessing a 3 bank from Vendor.
That extra green die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so.
It's like,
So
you don't realize it's like
Yeah, I think
any of the gunboats can shoot while locked.
I mean, considering he has the lock, there's pretty much nothing he can do wrong other than go the fight, like, and go away. Like,
Then you would expect him to be.
probably a 2 bank or a 3 bank is fine.
Actually, he probably just wants to do a 1 bank.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
1
take
bank,
a 2 turn away
slam
from him?
1
I mean,
forward.
That would be crazy. Okay.
Yeah, even though it's on the debris, who cares?
Even though that would be, I don't know, like,
You're set, right?
Or a 1 forward into the slam 1 bank.
4K.
I don't even remember what I did. I hope
That's
I did
probably
what
what I do. 1 forward, slam 1 bank.
Yeah, so he can at least get that defensive.
Bonus.
Get the 3 dice, focus up,
I defy you to kill me.
require fully loaded. See, there's the 2 hard for the block. So unless he taloned, he's not turning around. Keenan checking it, he's like, shit.
I'm assuming you don't die.
I mean, I've got to spend, get a reload, right? Still have the target lock on me.
Okay, he did the 2 bank.
It is what it is. I'm just hoping he went in enough for me to.
So he can
Maybe
get
you
that,
want
he can reload to get the extra die.
I'd still have a shot on you.
I don't know if I
You go
like that more than
crazy around
focusing
trying to
since
get
he's
away.
behind
Hey, look, I have trick shot.
the debris if he taloned. So
That's like.
Hatchet Man has 2 hatchets. each hand.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
did the one straight.
I did do the one straight.
Yeah, good choice.
But you're gonna get ionized, so it's like I'm
Hurts
not
him. I
scared
should have
of
done the
you.
one straights.
I mean, you're just gonna kill him. and
How
then ionise
different
it, and then be like-
streaming
I mean,
is.
I have
Unless
to.
it
How
blanks out.
close are you to seeing it? I'm pretty far away.
Yeah.
They could always just blank out. Like,
I mean,
I'm a
So I do have weapons
1442.
failure. So it's
on
range
time.
one will be.
I'm at
30
1436,
and
so I'm a
I'll
little
get
ahead of you.
token. And just okay, we'll do
so that's gonna do one crit to me.
what? No, it's just 2 hits.
No, I know, but I mean, before you
Oh,
suffer
yeah.
one or more damage, suffer
Yeah, you are
damage.
taking a crit. Period.
Oh, you did 3 damage.
No,
What?
those 2. Sorry.
Those two?
Yeah, it was one.
Can you barrel roll into
Okay, so
the-
I'm gonna spend that
I'm not sure.
because then I just take.
I think you
one
tried to
crit.
barrel roll out of
And
Vendor's Arc, is
Right.
what he was
I
doing.
take direct.
Direct hit!
So it looks like you killed Jendon with the
So
Lucky
I'll try
Direct.
not to die.
God, you're just like palping eyeballs left and right.
You can
So
still
good.
pull it off.
Okay, he has to go one forward here though because he
Such a
got
take.
disabled
So
power
now you're
regulator.
ionized.
So he already has the target
What are
lock.
we doing here?
I mean, you hard 3 and go and hope for the APT,
So much fun.
Oh, I was asking. if
or
we were
3 bank
Okay,
and
just
hope
have
for
to
it.
do this, ready
Like
to
either
go.
way, you're gonna get
For sure, yeah, absolutely.
a torpedo on Luke right now with 2 whole
Actually,
left.
If you want to build your list right
Yeah.
here, then we can actually use the overlay.
So I still have APT, right?
Sure. Okay.
He's asking. I still have APT. Hmm.
Yeah.
did you reload it after
Build your list right
shooting
here.
what's his face?
Yeah, I still have 2. I mean, I did reload it.
Yeah,
so-
I'm pretty sure you have it. You only shot the one.
Yeah. Did I? I never shot an APT this game even, did I? No,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did
That was
not.
that.
Yeah,
that was
Oh,
the
you
glory-
shot it
did.
to kill
Oh yeah,
Benthic.
that
Oh,
was the
you
glory.
did.
That was the glory kill. All right, we'll just take it slow.
Glory right up into that hole.
And this game might go to
You're gonna
time.
be stressed no matter what you do.
That's alright.
You do, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to wait for me to set a dial or anything.
I'm gonna field like.
You have 3 Shadowcasters?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna build 3 of them one day.
No.
Have you flown
I mean,
double Shadowcaster with
Take that
Deadman?
crit!
I haven't.
I have, it's fun as shit.
Yeah, cool.
Woohoo! It's not a crit.
And like nobody wants to kill your ship, so you just know they're gonna
You
take
just went
automatic 2
forward
damage.
and
Right,
focus.
All from a large base, like you can't avoid it. It's great.
Oh, double dead man.
Double dead man.
Double dead.
So you're no
That's
longer
the thing, like,
ionized,
you can do double damage.
so-
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
No, you can't equip the same upgrade twice.
Okay, by doing the 1 bank, that's smarter. Just
okay. So I
get the proton torp.
Now they are.
Next turn you can 1 hard,
In 1-1.
and there's pretty. I mean, not 1 hard,
Yeah,
1
yeah,
straight, and you're gonna
fire
catch
control?
Luke almost no matter what he does.
Fire.
Yeah.
So, but I got 3.
Or a 1 bank.
2 hits. 1 hit,
So
2
recover a
2
force
hits.
charge.
Yeah, 1 bank will catch whatever he does.
Good
Yeah,
damage.
That's
there's
it,
no
though,
escape
looks
on
like.
that corner.
Whew, man.
Hit, crit, or hit, crit.
Having the shuttle survive too. And that was with Vader dying round 1. Well, Alpha.
Well, and Wedge died.
And that's game.
Those 2 shields that you got on Benthic really early for free.
Oh, so those were nice.
Oh, okay,
This,
gotcha.
this
Set it up so we can
That is game. The Hatchet Man pulls it out and kills Luke in the end.
Okay. Wait, pardon me.
That was a real uphill battle for Johnny G.
Someone's moving.
And
Yeah,
Vic
we'll both
so
move.
quickly.
Yeah, that was a